I am reacting to One Piece as One Piece's biggest hater. Is this the damage of nuclear war on the planet? Okay, maybe I'm not One Piece's biggest hater, but One Piece is a show that I feel kind of conflicted about. On one hand, I have really wanted to like One Piece because I've heard the premise, I love pirates, the characters seem fun to me. But on the other hand, I've attempted to watch One Piece over a dozen times, and I've yet to be successful in making it past like episode 30. So today, I'm going to be starting a reaction series to One Piece in hopes that this keeps me motivated to keep watching One Piece because I want to enjoy it, but I just haven't been able to yet. So I'm hoping doing it in this format will keep me more engaged and will make me finally become a One Piece fan. Follow along this journey with me and see if I can be part of the fandom. If you end up liking this video, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell. And without further ado, let's see if I can enjoy One Piece.
Gold Roger, the king of the pirates, attained this and everything else the world had to offer, and his dying words drove countless souls to the sea.
So, I know that this captain's treasure is the One Piece, and the whole premise of this show is that they're trying to find the One Piece. And I also know that this show is over 1,000 episodes. And how funny would it be if after over 1,000 episodes of One Piece, they find this treasure, this box, and they open it up, and it's just a fart in a box that's been festering for years. Just kidding. It's just a note in the box that just says, the real One Piece, the real treasure, is the friends you made along the way. I'd feel a little bit ripped off, if I'm being honest. I feel like you dedicate your entire life to this. Whatever is in this goddamn treasure box better be worth my time for 1,000 episodes. Okay, so this anime definitely has this old school anime feel, which again, adding to the theme of confliction. On one hand, I really enjoy the art style. On the other hand, I've just been staring at seagulls for the past like 15, 20 seconds. I think like 3 to 5 seconds would been enough. And don't get me wrong, this isn't just an issue with One Piece, this pacing issue, right? I recently, and by recently I mean like 2, 3, maybe even 4 years ago, Jesus, attempted to watch Dragon Ball Z, I think even Kai, I think maybe the abridged version, like is the shortened version over what was even longer and even worse pacing, but it had like all these like really artsy scenes of like the waves crashing and a butterfly flapping its wings. And while these are really cool and artsy, they don't push the story along at all. And when the episode is so full of them, it can make the episodes feel very long and convoluted. And this really kind of gets to my root of my issue with One Piece, is I really struggle with this. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments if this is also something you struggle with early One Piece. Maybe what got you past it, or am I crazy? Is this something that's really enjoyable? But I know, like, even as somebody that had the nostalgia of being like a massive Dragon Ball Z fan growing up, rewatching Dragon Ball Z Kai, I was like, this is awful. It's so badly paced. That might give me more hate than everything I've said about One Piece so far this episode, is that Dragon Ball Z is awful. But with One Piece, not only does it have that slower pacing to start it off, it also doesn't have the nostalgia factor for me. Growing up in Canada and having YTV, One Piece wasn't on our lineup, at least as far as I know, I never really got to see One Piece. I would only see One Piece when I would go to my grandma and grandpa's house, and they had Toonami because they had satellite TV there, and I would watch episodes of One Piece here and there. I'm like, wow, this show is so cool. I wish I got it back at home, but it's not something I ever got, so I never really like developed that sense of nostalgia that like helps me push past this in other shows that are like this that I enjoy. But yeah, so I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear how you guys get past the pacing issues. I guess the way I'm going to try to get past the pacing issues is by reacting to it and struggling through it for your enjoyment. So if you're enjoying my struggle, like this video. We're nearing 3 minutes in, and I feel like nothing has happened yet. I swear I did not want this video to all be One Piece hate, but I'm going to be out of recording time soon, and there's been nothing to react to. Oh, maybe this was a bad idea.
Excuse me. Would the beautiful lady care to dance?
Okay, I know this one. This one's Nami. Everybody loves Nami.
I missed again. Strike 3, pal.
Bro, get some rope throwing skills. You are a goddamn pirate. If you don't learn how to throw that rope soon. I'm sorry, guys. Watching One Piece is making me angry. I swear I'll try to keep that down.
It's heavier than I thought it'd be. Maybe it's filled with beer. Well, I think it's our beer now.
Maybe it's filled with kittens. Oh, I hope there wasn't kittens in it. Does water get into barrels? It'd be really sad if it's full of kittens and there's water flowing in. All the kittens drowned. Why is One Piece making me go through this myriad of emotions? I feel like I'm going through the 7 stages of grief watching One Piece. This is what I get for wanting clout. Screw owning a pink motorcycle or a pink vehicle when you can have a goddamn pink pirate ship. Hell yeah, brother. Okay, please explain to me why you would just bring a ship out to have a ball. Like, just do it on land. Everybody knows there's pirates on the sea. This is not a good place for a bullship. It's like, what do pirates do? Pirates scale the seas and steal your treasure. Let's put a ship full of rich people on the sea with their treasures, and let's see if we can make it without getting targeted by pirates. Just do it on land where there's no pirates. Is there something cool about being on the ship? Like, I get we have cruise ships these days and whatnot, but I feel like piracy is much less of an issue in today's age than it was when One Piece is based. Like, pirates had to have been common enough to know that this was a bad idea, right? You guys are with me, right? They blew up the dolphin. Okay, guys, I know the pink ship is cool, but I take this back. I don't think that the rich person ship was a bad idea anymore. Any excuse you can get to put a dolphin on the front of a ship is a good idea. You need to take that. I don't care where you get the funding from. Turn it into a fancy person ballroom ship. But the dopest thing you could have on the front of a pirate ship has to be a dolphin. Like what else is cooler? Like it has to be dolphin, right? Dolphins are king of the sea. But it's definitely really sad that they blew up the dolphin on the front of the ship.
Coby!
Yes, ma'am?
Who is the most beautiful of all on these seas?
Well, that would be the captain of our ship, Lady Helpina, of course.
Boy, on my ship. Who is the most beautiful of them all? It's Mary from accounting, ma'am. Boy, on my ship. Who is the most beautiful of them all? Okay. I know this one. I know this one. I know this one. Jane from Taxes, right? Throw him overboard. Okay, I take it back. Dolphin on the front of the ship is not the coolest. Swan on the front of the ship is the coolest.
Coby! What are you doing?
I'm not real good at this stuff.
You're telling me. Maybe it's because you're too busy back-talking me all the time.
Oh no, not the cloud, anything but the cloud.
God damn it, Coby. What did we say about back talk? Man, poor Coby. This seems like a really crappy job. I wouldn't want to be employed by this lady. I wonder how much he gets paid. He can't be getting paid enough to be on this pirate crew, right? Like, no amount of pay is worth what this boy is going through. We can all agree about that, right? Right?
We're not gonna take your lives, we swear. But we will take everything else you got on.
Sorry, guys. I swear I was awake. I swear I was awake.
Wow, that's one big barrel. I wonder what's inside of it.
Okay, we confirmed it wasn't kittens inside the barrel, right? Like, please say it wasn't kittens inside the barrel.
Who are you? I ain't seen you before.
Who are you? I'm Mary from accounting. What do you mean you haven't seen me before? You're right. Have a good day, Mary from accounting. Oh, she went for the ball kick. You gotta go for the ball kick. Fatality.
Fatality.
It's our favorite coward. You trying to hide in here and duck out on all the action again?
No way! I was just trying to haul this big barrel of beer over to you guys.
Okay, we are assuming that it's beer and not kittens in the barrel, right? Right? Okay, guys. Thank you for tuning in to part 1 of my reaction to One Piece. We are currently 8 minutes into the episode. And listen, I know this is crazy, but I know that the main character of One Piece is Luffy. I'm not sure this show knows, though, because we are 8 minutes into the episode and we are yet to see Luffy. Knows myself. I will be all right. I plan on continuing watching this show and reacting to it. So if you are a One Piece fan and you want to see me continue to react to One Piece because you want me to join the One Piece Guild, the One Piece fandom, mighty and strong, we are. I don't know why I said we. I'm not part of you guys yet. If you want to see me keep reacting to this show, please show me some love, like this video, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend, do all the fun stuff, because the more love this video gets, the more likely I am to push up part 2 to sooner rather than later and continue watching this show. So if you're part of the One Piece cult and you want me to become one of you guys, the way to do so is by helping me out. Until later, guys. Peace out.